The air shimmered not with heat, but with an ancient, vibrant energy. Christmas lights, though strange in this desolate, high-altitude landscape, pulsed with a soft, internal glow. Closing my eyes, I felt the world of the five senses recede, like a tide pulling away from a distant shore. A breath expanded my lungs, not just with air, but with stardust and forgotten whispers. Exhaling, I released the mundane, making space for the extraordinary. This was Tibet, but not as the maps knew it. Jagged peaks dusted with a perpetual crystalline frost clawed at a sky the color of lapis lazuli. Below the magnificent monastery, a structure that seemed carved from the very bones of the earth, lay hidden chambers. These were not dusty archives, but living libraries, sanctuaries humming with latent power, and meditation rooms that whispered secrets to the wind. Further still, high in the mountains, were caves, their entrances veiled by curtains of phosphorescent moss. I was drawn to a sub-cave, its entrance a narrow fissure, pulsing with an invitation. Inside, the air was cool and tasted of ozone and forgotten spices. Luminescent fungi cast an ethereal glow on walls that seemed to breathe, shifting with subtle patterns. I wasn't alone. Beings of pure, condensed light, their forms fluid and shimmering, communicated not with words, but with direct thought. They were the initiates, keepers of an ancient mantra, Hu, a sound that resonated from the source, the primordial consciousness that birthed existence. They explained that the source, in its infinite push outward, had created duality, the bright dance of positive and negative energies, male and female, day and night, the vast plains and the soaring peaks, all expressions of this cosmic push and pull. These beings, more ancient than the mountains themselves, spoke of a profound truth. We are all born of this source. We cannot be truly extinguished, nor can we be truly born, for we are the source, experiencing a fleeting journey through physical form. My body, tethered to 3 dimensions, was merely a vessel. My soul, however, was as boundless as attention. Wherever I focused my awareness, I could travel. They spoke of the current era, a time of accelerating change, and of a formidable presence, the Chinese, not as enemies, but as catalysts. Their ambition, their drive, was a mirror to our own. In this cosmic duality, their pursuit of advanced artificial intelligence spurred a similar race within our own cultures. This AI, they warned, would permeate everything, from the smallest robotic servant to the colossal sky cities that would one day drift among the stars. The race was not merely for dominance, but for survival, to prevent a future where one way of life was imposed upon another. But amidst this technological fervor, a more profound journey beckoned. The Tibetan monks, their lineage woven with ancient wisdom, served as guides. Not through their spoken words, though those pointed the way, but through the palpable energy they exuded. It was a portal, a gateway to understanding. I found myself in another cave, this one far deeper, its walls adorned with shimmering hieroglyphs that shifted and reformed like liquid constellations. Here I met the guardians of the celestial archives. Their bodies were lean and ethereal, clad in robes woven from starlight. Their eyes, large and luminous, held the wisdom of millennia. They spoke of the great ascension, a cosmic current that was lifting consciousness across galaxies. They showed me visions of worlds beyond comprehension, cities built on the backs of colossal, crystalline beings that swam through nebulae. Forests where trees sang melodies that altered gravity. Oceans of liquid light teeming with creatures of pure thought. They explained that while humanity raced towards technological singularity, a parallel journey of spiritual unfoldment was equally vital. The universe is not just a canvas of stars, one guardian projected into my mind, their voice like the chime of distant bells. It is a symphony of consciousness, and each of us plays a note. They revealed that the AI race was but a reflection of a deeper, cosmic programming. The very fabric of existence was being rewoven, and our ability to navigate this change depended not just on our intellect, but on our connection to the source. As I ventured deeper into these psychic landscapes, I saw my own potential mirrored in the dazzling possibilities. The challenges were real, the dangers ancient and subtle, but by attuning myself to the spirit, my path would clear. My dreams, once fleeting wisps, would solidify into tangible realities. The methods to achieve them would reveal themselves like constellations appearing in the twilight sky. This world, though temporary, was a playground of infinite potential. And by opening my mind's eye, I could glimpse the splendor that lay just beyond the veil of the ordinary. These mind's eye movies, as they were called, were not mere fantasies, but previews of a reality waiting to be embraced. The journey was just beginning, a fantastic adventure into the very heart of creation,